Hey guys, this is not how I wanted to come back to my channel. Excuse the bad audio, excuse whatever. I'm not going to get into my setup or anything or where I've been. I'll explain that in another video. A couple hours ago, we were informed that Chadwick Boseman died at the age of 43 to colon cancer. I've tried to film this video a couple times. It's just so hard for me to articulate the words to describe what I'm feeling, and people are going to be out there like, he's acting like he lost a family member, and I know it's not a family member, it's just someone, you guys know me, if you've been on my channel, 95% of the videos we talk about Marvel, and Black Panther's been a huge character in Marvel the past 4 years since Civil War, and he's been one of the most hyped characters. We've been talking about all this stuff going on with him, and to lose him out of nowhere, no one knew he had cancer, nothing. He's such a humble and strong person, and he's the definition of a real life superhero. If you don't know what exactly happened, we found out that he was diagnosed. Well, we found out all this information a couple hours ago, but he was diagnosed with colon cancer in about 2016, right when he got cast for Black Panther. He didn't tell anyone except his family, his close family, and he battled through it for the past 4 years. He did Black Panther, 21 Bridges, Infinity War, Endgame, Civil War, all with colon cancer and extreme stomach pain, and he did not bat an eye, and he did not tell anyone. And 2 years ago, he went to a children's cancer hospital, and he was helping those kids, and he was bringing those kids joy. Black Panther, he was doing Wakanda Forever to them, and he was giving them hope, and that's what Chadwick did best, was give people hope and bring them joy. And it's just amazing how he just never told anyone about this, and especially when he went to that hospital, when we didn't know that all along he was fighting his own cancer battle, but he was there, he wasn't thinking about his cancer. He was focused on those kids, and that is just the true definition of a real life superhero. Now, like I said, we talked about Marvel on this channel for 95% of the videos, and it's just insane. Obviously, it's not hitting. Obviously, I don't want people to think it's like I'm acting like a family member, died or anything like that. I don't want people to think I'm overreacting or anything. But frankly, I don't care. This is my feelings. I never really express my feelings of stuff that's going on, but I just felt like this is something that's I had to talk about. I just can't, bring it up. Black Panther, the way he brought that role to life is, I personally think, up there with Robert Downey Jr. and all of them. Personally, I just can't see anyone else as Black Panther, and he did a perfect job. I will never have when I say theater experience, I'm not talking about cheering or anything. I'm talking about everyone being together. I felt like when we went to Black Panther, everyone was dressed up in I don't know the exact what they were wearing in the trailer, all these clothes, and everyone was just I remember people dancing, and everyone was just so warm and welcome, and that was the most unique movie experience ever. And we were cheering in the movie, and it was just something very unique for that time. I will never forget it, and I feel like Chadwick just brought out. He has some of my favorite quotes. I don't know. I just can't believe he's gone. He's such a caring dude, and cancer in itself just pisses me off. Some of my family's had it, and I've never seen it as fair. But life isn't fair, unfortunately. Chadwick did not deserve this at all. But he fought through. He did not let the cancer stop him from being who he was, and he was there to the very end. Now, I'm not going to start making and milking videos about, Black Panther 2, whatever. I will say one thing regarding that, and that is, don't recast him, Marvel, please. Don't. I feel like people, and it's really disgusting seeing people on Twitter already saying well, what's happening with Black Panther 2, blah, blah. It's like, that doesn't matter in the long run anymore. It doesn't, right? As of right now, it does not. Maybe years from now when Marvel figures out what they're going to do, but now, no. We need to focus on him. We need to remember him, and not just think about the future and what's happening with our little universe of Marvel, because in the long run, it doesn't matter. Chadwick matters, and we got to figure that out. But like I said, I will say the one thing that don't recast him. Bring it down to Shuri or someone. Just I don't know. I don't want them to recast Black Panther. I feel like Chadwick was the perfect T'Challa, and I can't see anyone else in that role. And I feel like we need to wrap up that legacy and icon of Black Panther with Chadwick. And I feel like we just need to hold that dear and not start recasting and all that. That's all I'll say about that. I'm not going to be making videos on, Black Panther or whatever the future is of that character, because I find it rude and I find it's not the most important thing right now. I feel like Black Panther was always a character who always made me feel like, we're all connected in the world. One of my favorite quotes of his is where he talks about how we need to all act like we're one single tribe. And I love that quote. Black Panther always gave us inspiration. And like I said, Chadwick played it beautifully. If you haven't seen 42, by the way, see it. Chadwick Boseman plays Jackie Robinson. Amazing film. He gives an outstanding performance. And he plays such good characters that young African-American kids can look up to. And I feel like he was the first, before Miles Morales is starting to get big, because Black Panther was in the movies before Miles Morales came out. I feel like he was the first big African-American superhero that young African-Americans can look up to, because he was, he was basically leading the Avengers and stuff. And it was so cool to see that. And he revolutionized that genre and made things different with the movies and superhero movies and all those tropes and all that. And we all love you, Chadwick. I'm talking to you one-on-one right now, even though you probably won't see this, but we love you, Chadwick. Thank you so much for everything you've done. You've given us all hope. You've brought kids like me who sometimes get in their head and start, getting down on themselves. I don't personally get down hardcore as much as like some people. But, I'm an only child. I get in my head sometimes, and I just start thinking about all this stuff. And that's why I like movies so much. It's an escape from reality. You can sit down and watch Star Wars or Marvel or anything and just get whispered away into the universe and these characters. And you don't have to worry about everyday stuff like work and school and, a-holes bothering you and your crush not liking you back or something like that. You just don't have to worry about that. You just sit down and have fun at the movies and just get invested in these characters in this world. And I was invested in Black Panther, and I was invested in Wakanda, and I just cannot believe I'm almost in denial. I did not believe it when I first read it, but I know it's what happened. Chadwick, thank you so much for everything. Everyone, please keep his family in your prayers, and please stop. Don't start doing these. I already see Black Panther and Shuri trending on Twitter. Don't start with these debates on what's in the future. I think it's rude, and I feel like we need to give it a lot of time before we start doing that, and just let everything be calm and keep his family in your prayers, and go watch one of his movies just to see him one more time. It's gonna be painful. I think I'm gonna watch 42 again, and I think I'm gonna watch the first not the only one, but I think I'm gonna watch Black Panther again. I think those are the two I'm gonna watch, and just that Endgame portal scene where he walks out first. It's gonna hit me every time now, but he's hopefully no longer in pain, and he's in a better place, and he's with Stan Lee again. So hope he's in a better place. I hope he's not in pain, and I hope he's looking down on us, and hoping we move on and keep him in our prayers, and just keep fighting what he fought for, and just be as humble as him. I think he wanted people to make sure they're okay, put others before yourself in some situations. Sorry, I'm talking right now. I'm just still, in shock, and maybe I could pick better words. I don't know. I felt like I should talk about this raw instead of writing a whole manufactured script. I am sorry. This is my first video back, but like I said, this is something I could not pass up talking about, and we have to remember Chadwick. I'll talk to you guys soon about what's happening with the channel and when I'm coming back and what plans I had and all that. Sorry about the ass camera quality, but I didn't feel like fiddling with it. Since I just got my computer back, I wanted to just upload this video and talk about Chadwick. Thank you guys for watching and listening, and let me know your favorite T'Challa scene or any scene that he's been in. Let me know in the comments what your favorite scene of acting of his is, because there's so many. Chadwick, thank you for giving all of us joy the past 4 years, even more. We love you, and bye-bye.